Alright, fellers. The modern state of Roblox is horrible, to be fair. Recently, Dave Baszucki, the CEO of this site, has said he wanted to add dating to the platform. Of course, this platform has a reputation for not great things happening on it between adults and children, and they have less moderators per user than any other social media site besides Twitter. And, that doesn't really help with the many problems on this site. The games are also horrible. Grow Garden. This is the top game on the platform. Reached like 21 million players. Would be like the 50th largest country if it was an independent country. The gameplay, to my knowledge, is just grow plants. I haven't played it, but from what I've heard, from what I've seen, you just grow a plant and sell it and buy more plants. The reason that it works so well is because the player base is 5-year-olds, right? And the 5-year-olds, they can't really run Call of Duty, or, it wouldn't really work out too well. But Grow Garden, if you can run Pong, you can run Grow Garden. It's the most simplistic game possible. It's a base plate with 6 plots of land with trees, right? That's all it is. So it doesn't really require much hardware to run that. There's also Steal a Brain Rot, which is the second largest. It's also horrible. It's just Steal the tongue salad from 5-year-olds. This is horrible. Blocks Fruits, it's boring. It's really boring, in my opinion. Brookhaven is very boring. That game's the largest anomaly to me, right? 600,000 players used to be the largest game on Roblox, and it's a roleplay game. It's no different from any other roleplay game. It just has like emotes. That's the difference. And it has like 700,000 players. There are some good games, right? High Tides, which I've already made a video on. Generic roleplay game. Pretty fun, It's a simulation of real life, but medieval ages, kind of. Yeah, that's my criticization of that. There's also the Spawnism cult, which there's a pretty good video about that by Vaulted. I'll link it, probably. It's basically this cult from the game Forsaken, which promotes not so good things. It's also led by a not great person, but, that's how every cult is. They're always led by not too good of people. It's so hard for me to record anything at this point, because there's just nothing good to record. Right, what am I going to record? I feel like this channel is just going to turn into me yapping. Right, I genuinely can't play any games because just none are good enough for content. Let's go to David Baszucki. I'm going to start criticizing David Baszucki more. David Baszucki, of course, I mentioned, he wants to make it a dating site. That's not a great idea, considering what happens on this site. He threatens people for speaking out against that, for speaking up about that in general, right? Schlep, for example, according to him, people are being threatened if they collaborate with them. If you speak up about it, it gives Roblox bad publicity, and then their stocks go down, and they don't want their stocks to go down. That's all that matters to them anymore, right? They only want investors to, oh, look at that. That's some good publicity right there. They just want to please investors. That's all they want. They don't care about the community. They don't care about the problems on their platform. They only care about money. Multi-billion-dollar corporation. You'd think they could afford moderators. No. Instead, they use AI moderation, which does nothing at all. It's, I don't know, sad to see it go downhill so fast. It's insane that you need people like Schlep or Ruben Sim in the first place. That shouldn't be something that's on a kid's game. And oftentimes, they'll use the excuse, oh, it happened off platform, because usually it'll happen on Discord, but it'll start on Roblox. So they'll say, hey, we can't do anything about it. And even then, at the very least, you can ban the account. You could ban the account before it ever gets like that, dude. There's always warning signs with these accounts that they're weird, but they never do anything about it. They don't care, right? They don't ban any of the games, and when they do, a million others pop up. I don't think it matters to them. It's just insane. You can encounter these people anywhere. I don't think it's ever going to be solved. I don't think they care. They're most frequently in like natural disaster survival is where I've mostly seen them. A lot of them play natural disaster survival of all games. For some reason, they could handle it so much better, but they don't want to. They don't care about it. They just want their investors to give them more money. They want good publicity, but they could have actual good publicity if they just took action. If they took action, they would have actual good publicity. They wouldn't have to threaten people so that they would have good publicity. They could just have good publicity. But no, they don't want that. Anyways, this is a shorter yap session, I guess. I still wanted to yap about it. You know, they could just do so much better with their platform, right? The games are horrible. I can't record anything because of that. That's why I upload once every 2 weeks. And then, so many dangerous people on the platform as well. It's going downhill. I don't know how the big YouTubers are able to make content on this platform anymore, man.